How did I go from 700 subscribers to more than 20k subscribers in less than 5 months? Keep watching to find out. Hey guys, to all the existing subscribers, welcome back to my channel, and to any new viewers out there, hey, I'm Bex. I started this channel about 7 years ago as Asian Chem Nerd, and then about 6 months ago rebranded to Korean Dumpling, and from there we grew from 700 subscribers to more than 20,000 subscribers in just 5 months. So I'm going to tell you the things that you need to do as a small YouTuber to grow your channel in 2021 by learning from my mistakes so that you don't make them. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Number 1, planning your videos before you even hit the record button. So it's really important that you know what videos you want to make and how it adds value to your channel before you even make it. So I started this channel with the name Asian Chem Nerd because I was a chemistry student and I wanted to make science related videos, but actually in reality my videos was kind of everything. I just kind of made whatever I wanted. They weren't always about chemistry. Sometimes they were, and I think my first few videos were about chemistry and about being a student. Without any plan to your videos, there's no real way to execute your plan because you don't have one. And so then your videos are going to be all over the place and your channel is also going to be all over the place. And people aren't really going to know what it is that you're doing. This brings us straight onto our number 2. Number 2, consistency. So by having a regular upload schedule and having a consistent upload schedule, as well as having consistent thumbnails, you can build your channel and gain more traction. When you have a regular upload schedule, people know when to expect your videos so they can watch them whenever they get uploaded. If you have long gaps or periods of time when you're not uploading anything, which I did all the time with the Asian Chem Nerd channel, people lose interest. They don't really know what your channel's about, they don't know what's happening, and they kind of forget that your channel even exists. So then you get less views. Also, by having consistent thumbnails, it looks much neater on your channel page. People are more likely to click on your next video because they know it's from your channel, and it just looks a lot nicer and more well refined. And if you listen to my step 1 and planned out your video in the first place, then your thumbnails should be more consistent anyway because you've already planned it. And this leads us very nicely onto our step 3. So step 3 is having the correct title, tags, and description. This is one of the most important but also one of the most overlooked aspects of YouTube. And it's really important that you actually have the correct title, the correct tags, and the correct description, because no matter how good your video is, if people can't find it, they can't watch it and you're not going to get the views. When I started out my channel, I didn't really think too much about the titles, the tags, the description. I'm not even sure if I put tags or anything in the description box, to be honest. You need to make sure that all 3 are correct so that people can find your video and so that YouTube can also direct the correct people to watch your video. You want to make sure that in your description you have at least 200 words that accurately describes what your video is about. This way YouTube can actually promote it to the people who will want to watch your video. If your tags, title, and description is accurately describing your video, then when people search for something that's about your video or related to your video, then your video is more likely to come up in the search bars, and then therefore people can then watch it. This brings me on to point 4. Number 4 is understanding the YouTube algorithm and digging into your analytics. So the YouTube platform itself actually has so much data to help you to grow your channel and understand who's watching your channel, how long they're watching your channel for, what's working and what's not working. If you listen to my points 1 through to 3, then you're already kind of halfway there because you've already planned out your videos, you're consistent with them, and you have the correct titles, tags, and description. So the YouTube algorithm can work very well for you to promote your videos to the correct audience and to people who will actually want to watch your videos. Your YouTube analytics is very good at telling you what's working and what's not, so definitely listen to it. When I was doing Asian Chem Nerd for the previous 6 years, I didn't really understand the analytics, I didn't really know what it was telling me, and I just kept making my videos without having any kind of thought, and I really wasn't getting that many views because my videos weren't coming up in the search bars. People weren't able to see my videos, so even if I spent loads of time and effort on a video and it's great, if people aren't watching it, then it's nothing. And this brings me on to point 5. Point 5 is making engaging content and engaging with your subscribers and your viewers. So there's 2 very important points within the YouTube algorithm in point 4, and those are the click-through rate, also known as the CTR, and the audience retention. So the click-through rate tells you how many people are clicking on your thumbnail to actually watch your video, and the audience retention tells you how many minutes of your video are they actually watching. If you're able to keep your click-through rate high, which means lots of people are watching your video by clicking on your thumbnail, and you're able to keep your audience retention, so people are watching your videos to the end or as close to the end as possible, then YouTube is more likely to promote you to more people, you're more likely to have your videos come up in searches, and you're more likely to be recommended in general on the front page of YouTube. This way you'll get more views, and more importantly, you'll be getting views from the people that will actually want to watch your video, either because they've been searching for it or because it's the type of thing that they've been watching, and so then when YouTube recommends your video, they will want to watch it too. It's also super important to engage with the viewers and the subscribers, and you can build a really great relationship. You'll make them want to keep watching your channel, keep watching your videos, subscribe to you, and again, this just helps you in the YouTube algorithm. And with all the points that I've previously said, if you can do all these points, then you can keep growing your channel. Point number 6 is don't spam channels looking for subs. I've seen a lot of small YouTubers do this, where they'll go to like a big YouTube channel and they'll put in the comments like, "Hi guys, please subscribe to my channel." It's really annoying for like big YouTubers and even for smaller YouTubers, I think. If you've made so much effort on your own content and you've built your channel, and then for someone just to come along asking for subscribers, it doesn't look that good. You don't look like you're making that much of an effort to build your channel. And more importantly, YouTube is likely to think that you're a spam or a bot, and they might delete your channel. So if you've put loads of effort into building your channel, and then you start posting on other channels telling them to subscribe to you, and then YouTube deletes your channel, then that's really not great for you either. The people who are actually watching the bigger YouTubers, and when they see a comment like, "Oh, please subscribe to my channel," from a small YouTuber, they're also not that likely to click on your channel. So it's really not something that works out, so you might as well just not do it. YouTube is a really great community, and you can meet a lot of different people. And actually, it's much better if you just reached out to similar YouTubers and spoke to them and had real relationships with them. Then maybe you can also help each other to grow, rather than trying to beg for subscribers from other channels. As Asian Chem Nerd, I met a lot of really super nice YouTubers, and even now, after rebranding to Korean Dumpling, we've done a few collabs and we have made some really good friends. And YouTube is such a good platform to meeting new people, but as long as you're not trying to profit off of your friends that you've made, then it's great. So then my last point is to just keep going. YouTube is really difficult, and you know, I've been here for 7 years, so I know that I mean, my first 6 years I didn't really work that hard, so that's why it didn't really grow. But it is very difficult, and sometimes you'll find that something works, and then when you try it again, it doesn't work. Don't be afraid to change things up, to experiment if things aren't working. Listen to your YouTube analytics, listen to all the points that I've already made, and just don't get disheartened. It's very easy to get disheartened, especially if you see like similar YouTubers or even newer YouTubers who are doing like much better than you, and you're like, why is it, like, what is it that I'm doing that's not going well? They've obviously got a reason why they're growing and you're not. So just mix it up and you'll finally find something that works for you. As soon as Arnav helped me with the channel and helped me to understand the YouTube algorithm and the YouTube analytics, and we started to really make more consistent videos and plan our videos a bit better, we grew from that 700, which was so slow to grow in that first 6.5 years, to then getting more than 20k, and that was all just from hard work and really listening to the points that I've just made. So that's the end of the video. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up, and if you want to see more content like this, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know when we upload, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!